most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners. The whole field in behind. Another old leads them through one already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. As a rolling was climbing up the front already as well. Phase there. Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. There's 1 minute 21 lap times here. They're not going to stop. Shane Buckley fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway, James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it. I think it was him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sim Racing World. Thank you for joining us tonight for another amazing night at the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. We are going to have an absolute cracker tonight, as much fun as we can have on this amazing track. Let's have a look at the scores on the board and see where everyone is at the moment going through the title fights. We can see Wayne Edwards leading us out tonight at 270 points all the way up for the Webb's Sim Racing team, leading out Greggy Johnson from Team Greg Racing by 15 points. Brad Dines, Privateer, is leading it out by 36 points. We've got then in fourth place, Shane Newans. In fifth, Mark Snow. Brad E. Anderson in eighth, and then Sam McCall in seventh. Damon Simmons in eighth, and David Bowman ninth. Stephanie Piccoli 10th, and Brandon Soper in 11th place. Let's have a look how the pros AMs are doing, as my voice and brain are trying to pick up all the pieces as we're coming through. We have got the Pro-Ams leading out by the pear-shaped team. Mr. Team Pear-Shaped Racing, Elliot D has got it up there, 428 points, leading it out from Ash Glover from Rogue Racing. Followed by him is Max Donnelly from NZTKR, 12 points behind. And then we've got Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports in 4th place. Phil Humbly in 5th, Russell Gander 8th. 6th. Cameron Hardwick in 7th. Mitchie Weil in 8th place. Harrison Rayner in 9th. Gabriel Vincenzo Stonzinho Souza in 10th. Joshua D. King in 11th. Ryan Price 12th. Lachlan Browning in 13th. Daniel Stowe 14th. Dean Sinkovich 15th. Kevin Wakefield is in 16th. Mark Cochran 17th. And Jacob McIntyre in 18th. Let's have a look how the pros are going at the pointy end. Kyle Ridley has got himself a 61-point lead from his teammate Douglas Gowans from the SLM Motorsports team, with a further 12 points behind Kyle Lavery from Team SLW Motorsports, and then in 4th, James Doyle from the Koala Cartel, 65 points adrift. It's close after there. In 5th place, Thomas Sunny Cena from the SLM Motorsports team. 6th place, Sean Doyle from the SLM Motorsports team as well. 7th place, David Gallo, Carling Motorsports. 8th place, Greggy Cook from Project 36, and 9th place, Daniel Byrne from Carling Motorsports team. Callum Hodgkinson, OPR, is in 10th, followed by 11th place, Noah Kitcher from NZTKR. 12th place, Ray Oliver from the SLM Motorsports team. 13th place, Mason Martin from PER. In 15th, we've got Brandon Levin from Team SRW, and in 16th, we've got Mitchie Noble from Sim Racing Brotherhood. 17th place, we've got Brent Wassel from Axiom Racing. 18th place, we've got Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel. And 19th place, Stevie Daniels Jr. from LCR Esports, followed by 20th place, Danny Bardouche from the Lone Wolf Sim Sports team. Ladies and gents, that's where we are sitting at the moment, and it's going to be an absolute cracker out there. Let's bring in the dudes from upstairs and downstairs. Downstairs, pushing the buttons, Mr. Kobe Jordan, and beside me, Mr. James Watson. Welcome to the room, and welcome to Miami, baby.
Yeah, it's interesting to be back in Miami. I want to say this will be the second time that we've done the 86s here. I know we've done it before in the V8s as well, so this isn't a track that's unfamiliar by SRW TV standards, and I'm fairly certain people can still remember the my initial thoughts on this track. I will say none of those thoughts have changed, but one thing I'm really have come around on this place is that it might not be the greatest layout, it might not be the most fun to drive, but for whatever reason, it kind of doesn't matter what race is here, it always seems to put on an absolute incredible show. You know, the previous races we've had have been incredible. The real life races are incredible. So yeah, I don't know what more to say on that front. So hopefully shorter layout and the that backstretch chicane, which I'm a little disappointed about because that is one of my favorite parts on the track. But this shorter layout should help everyone still put on a phenomenal show, and it still has, in classic Miami fashion, the cut through on the short layout right there, having to go through a kind of annoying and borderline poorly designed chicane. So yeah, really keeping up with the theme on the here in Miami, but it still should be an absolute cracker of a show.
All I can tell you right now is that I am going absolutely nuts here in the background because I'm hearing doubles and triples and everything like that at the moment. So give me a minute, mate. You can take the lead for the few minutes and guide these boys through what's going on while I fix up this audio in the background because I'm hearing voices like I should be on pills.
Yeah, obviously you're not really going to get to the changes on this layout until you get to about the second and third sector. It's still going to be roughly the same course for the first half of it. So those that have raced in the prior SRW races here are still going to have a good amount of experience and knowledge on this track and where to go. And that's a big thing here because the thing that is consistent with this track is there's a lot of those kind of decreasing radius corners where you're going through a long sweeper, but the apex is towards the end of it. So you're having to make sure that you cut in for the apex at the absolute right time. And without a lot of experience and knowing exactly where to start your turn, and you're going to lose yourself so much time, especially since the second one of them leads on to the big back straightaway. So if you don't get that right, if you don't nail that, you're going to cost yourself an unbelievable amount of time. Now, this is a pretty high-speed circuit, so everyone is going to be having the draft helping them out on that. So you can at least fall back on that, but still, you really can't afford to cost yourself too much time here. As everyone is still on their out laps, just about to start their qualifying laps, as it sounds like Noah Kitcher has called something in, so we okay, never mind. The race control deemed that no further action. So as we're waiting everyone to get their qualifying laps in, and already new quick time. Greg Cook jumps to the top of the charts with a 1:53.723 with the Kyles right behind him. Oh, new quick time. Doug Gowans jumps to the top, 53.545. So the times are really starting to come in. See the LCR boys trying to help draft and get themselves a little bit of extra time. Right now, the highest Pro-Am is Ash Glover at P3, 53.798, only a couple tenths off of Doug Gowans. That is a incredible lap from Glover right there. Or the fastest AM is Mark Snow with a 55 flat. So this is definitely a difficult qualifying session for everyone because of the fact that this is a bit of a street circuit. So you see there isn't a whole lot of room to work with. You're going to be up close to these walls. So once again, I say it multiple times every time we come to a street circuit, or at least a street adjacent circuit, is that if you just barely touch those walls, you're going to invalidate your lap, and it's going to be a huge waste of time, especially if you can't get back around to get another lap started. Plus, the draft. Like I said earlier, the draft is going to be a big factor in this race. So try to get yourself some sort of a tow from the car in front. That's going to help your lap times dramatically. So it's difficult with qualifying sessions like this because it feels like it's equal part luck and skill to get yourself up to the pointy end of the grid. And wow, new quick time, Mitchie Noble with a 53.198. That is a huge lap, almost 4/10 faster than Gowns. That's going to be an absolutely tough lap for everyone to catch here so far. Steve continues to try to get those sound gremlins ironed out. On board with Callan Hodgkinson right now, who is all alone, has no draft to help him.
I think I've finally fixed it, mate.
Heck yeah.
Well, I've just stopped the stream. That's all I did. I just couldn't control the audio any other way. So we'll have to work that Twitch stream out another time. But I apologise for the viewers for being not there for you and not present at the moment, because it was very, very frustrating trying to hear all these things happening at once. But times are looking good, man. Mitchie Noble setting up a killer time, as you mentioned there, at a 1:53.20. You can't be unhappy with that, are you?
No, that is quite the lap time. Kitcher was able to get close to it, just put up a 53.499.
Here comes Lavery as well now. He's hitting a nice cracker too.
Yeah, Burn as well. So the times are really starting to come down here.
All right. Well, we saw Miami the last few weeks. We've seen the V8s go around here. We've seen the 80s, the Formula Super Lights go around here. We saw the GTs go around here, and now the 86s. So everyone's having their time out on this track. I know that I missed a fair bit of action as you were coming through, but what's your early thoughts tonight on who's going to take the top spot?
Well, I think with the draft playing as much of a factor as it's going to, I think that it's really going to make things quite unpredictable. If you can just stay in the draft and stay connected, you're going to have a huge chance. And, we've seen some of the draft races with the 86s be absolute unforgettable bangers. So I can't imagine we'll be seeing anything different. And then when you get to the invert for the Sega race, that's really going to shake things up.
Yeah, 100%. I think the invertness of it, that's a new one. The invert is going to definitely be tough, especially around this track. I'm still not too sure how it's going to go with these cars and whether we're going to get some gapping out or not. But they're coming through the top 10 on the reverse grid and 5 is going to make it a little bit tougher. But especially through some of these really tight spots. But I'm not really seeing any massive pinch points at the moment either for a safety car.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of areas that could trigger a safety car, so I don't think we have to worry about that. There's definitely some narrow parts on this track. Not as narrow as some of the other tracks we've seen, but a safety car definitely can come out. I'm fairly certain we've already seen a safety car in some of the prior races, but I could very well be mistaken on that.
Yeah, no, we have in the other ones, yeah, but I'm just thinking with these cars being that they're smaller again, whether it's going to impact it or not. Here we go. Looks like Daniel Burns just popped up into third place. Got himself some time. How much time do we leave on the clock for the qualies? We've got 4 minutes and a bit to go, so some cracking pace shown out there by some of these lads. It's interesting. The Carling boys have been up the pointy end the last few weeks, really showing us some quality out there. And again, we've got a full grid of 30-plus cars, so it's great to see. Where is Baby Gallo at the moment? I can't see him. Looks like he's not there. Looks like he might be travelling on his own tonight, Daniel Byrne. We know that usually they're right on pace with each other.
Yeah, and I don't think we have James Doyle either. No Koala Cartel car tonight.
Yeah, I think he did say he was going to be away, if memory serves me correctly. Yeah. Well, don't worry, peeps. My brain will kick in when the race kicks in, because at the moment it's all over the shop, because you can see me not even be able to say a name out loud. Christ almighty. Getting messy, Steve.
It adds to the fun.
It does add to the fun. Shame Joel, go get him. SLM. Stream thumbnail looks great. That's from Mr. Miller. So we've got a few people still out there to join us. We've got a nice little group of 16 watching us at the moment just on YouTube, so the numbers will increase as the night goes on. Downstairs, we've got Mr. Keane and Mr. Barber doing all the proceedings for the RC team. And Dougie Gowans has adopted that chrome green across his livery on all cars now by the look of it.
I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks after all.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I've got the second camera. I've worked out how to use the exciting button on the SDK. So now that when I'm not tracking what the hell's going on with other stuff, I can put it on there and it will find something better than I've got. I think Kobe's trying to load my bottom screen down there, but it's not. It's not seeing anything. I think I might have joined the wrong one. That's why. So we'll fix that up for Kobe. Yeah, because I've got two ninjas to look for, and I think this one's the one that Kobe needs. So hopefully he'll be able to see that as we come through. But ladies and gents, we are not too far off. Minutes and a bit to go. Dougie the fashionista. Yeah, who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? We've got minute and a bit to go. Noble is on the top. Steph Lavery on the second. Steph Byrne. Mortimer, mate. Up the pointy end. Kitchener's up there again, which is good to see. Ridley, Gowans, Cook and Martin. So some of the regular boys that are at the pointy end are sort of wandering in the 6s and 7s. Did that work, Cobes?
Yeah, look at that. Really just pitted, so he's not going to be going any better. So, not quite the qualifying effort we would have expected from any of the SLM contingent right there. Yeah.
So the SLM boys are usually sitting in the top echelon. We've only got Ridley in 6th and Gowans in 7th, and that's it for the SLM boys in the top 10 tonight, which is unusual. Thomas Sunny Cena is faltering. Snowy, where's Ray Oliver? He's in there tonight. Can't see Ray there tonight, so Ray must be having a night off. Oh, there he is in 14th. So he's dropped a bit of pace as well, so interesting to see.
Yeah, but it wouldn't surprise me if they still end up being quite racy when we finally get started here in about 10 seconds or so.
10 seconds ago, plus the old traditional countdown, and then me flumbering all over my words going through the grid as we get ready to go racing. Oh, there it goes. The hammer is dropped, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a very impressive top 10, but Mitchie Noble takes out top spot. I'm not sure what's going on here. We must be in a twilight zone, or I've just gone into an alternate dimension. Kyle Lavery in 2nd place, Daniel Byrne in 3rd, Trev Mad Dog Mortimer up in 4th. Wow. Noah Kitcher 5th, Kyle Ridley 6th, Doug Gowan 7th, Greggy Cook 8th, Mason Martin 9th, and Ash Glover in 10th. So there you go. That's a little bit of a different top 10 than what we're usually expecting, isn't it? Phil Humbley is in 11th. We've got Brent Wassell 12th, Thomas Sunny Senior 13th, Ray Oliver 14th, Mark Snow 15th, Max Donnelly 16th, Chris Tomlin 17th, Mr. Hardwick 18th, Mr. Price 19th, and Stevie Daniels Jr. in 20th. And then we've got Russell Gander in the 21st place, Dean Sikovich 22nd, Callum Hodgkinson 23rd, Wayne Edwards 24th, Elliot D 25th, Greggy Johnson 26th, Kutika Xenos 27th, Dines 28th, Simmons 29th, and Newans 30th. I believe there might be one more driver. Yes, Sammy McCall is in 33rd place. And downstairs, our race director tonight is Greggy Barber and race steward, Matty Keane. So that brings us to the track and to the fun. We're at the front of the Hard Rock at the moment. And they are all ready to rock and roll. They're starting to get, look at that, all the way around the corner, mate.
Yeah, that's the tough thing about starting way in the back here is because you really are starting way in the back, and it's really uncomfortable having to start in a grid box that's already in a corner, because that's just complicating an already complicated starting procedure.
Yeah, 100%. Cobes downstairs, is my stream working? Okay, I'm going to need that in the other box because I can't share that one through that computer, mate. Cool. All right. Ladies and gents, we're not too far off now to get some action going. These boys are going to be tearing it up on track for us. As usual, they've put on a spectacular show, and we'll enjoy it as much as we possibly can and hopefully share to you, everyone that's out there, having an absolute blast. And would you believe it? I can't get to my Discord. Well, why did I even show up to work tonight?
I ask myself that all the time.
Yeah, this is very true. We're not far off now, ladies and gents. We're getting ready to go for it. The boys are getting ready to tear it up and show us some amazing stuff out on track. We'll see how they go in a few seconds' time as they're getting ready to go. You can see the nice deep image coming from all the way to the first corner where the trouble will start. Hopefully it's nice and clean. We've got a 30-minute race now at the Miami International. Look at the guns out and that guy in the grandstand. My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we are off. We are going. Racing and racing. Have a look at the start off Daniel Byrne. He is just poled it on straight away on Mitchie Noble on the outside of Lavery. And then in comes Mortimer, and behind him is Kitchen and Ridley Gowans Cook. Oh, no! Of Daniel Byrne. Then Daniel Byrne got thrown into the path of oncoming traffic, and that did not end well at all. Did not end well at all. That's a bit of a mess for those two boys.
Oh no, we got another car around.
That was absolute crazy. Look at Lavery. He is one of the Northwind boys as well has gone around there. Kyle Lavery is just sitting there rubbing his lips together going, thank you very much. The safety car is called.
Yeah, there's another incident up ahead.
Oh, man. After having so many weeks of beautiful racing, we tonight have managed. Oh, man. That has just turned things around big time.
Well, there's a lot to unpack on this one.
That is just crazy. Arbs is not happy with these boys because they're asking him questions.
And then, watch right there. See Ridley just get cleaned out from this incident. Going full Rick Allen. Championship implications because of big damage on the point leader. He is currently driving a modified, and then
Oh, Dean got snapped as well a little bit. Everyone just got out of the way there. Looks like he was involved in that North Wing car that ended up on the left there. Have a look. Is that Pricey coming back on track? Oh, Pricey coming back on track, and Dean coming and meeting him in the middle. So we'll see how that goes. It was Pricey, yeah, facing the wrong way. All right, safety car is ready to go. Now, the driver's got a bit of a slap on the wrist there tonight because they're asking questions they should know already, which are regular rules questions. That's why I was my brain was vacant for a few seconds. Kobe, you should have that camera down there now. And
what a hit!
Oh, look at those body parts fly everywhere. Oh, and then there's another little hit there as well for the purple car onto one of the... Oh, that was those teammates. That looks like two SLM boys coming together. That was a bit messy.
Around.
But you know what? That were very silly mistakes there. Oh, that looks like it could have been Dan on... Looks like that could have been Byrne on Mitch then. I'm not too sure who had not given space then through there. But that got messy real quick, didn't it?
Yeah, I almost feel like you could call that a racing deal because I just don't know what either driver could have done differently to prevent that. I just think it's one of those things with how the track is designed. Like you see kind of similar incidents like that during the Grand Prix as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's in a bit of a pinch point. You just got to give that extra space. But first lap, you got cars everywhere, so that you can give a lot of space, but you don't have a lot of space either because of the amount of cars that are on track.
No, you don't.
Yeah, here comes. Here we go, ladies and gents. We've got 25 minutes now. We've had 5 minutes of a little bit of debauchery, but the main culprits are still all on track. Everyone's having a go. Lavery's lead that he pulled out of about a second and a half on Mortimer has now been swallowed up by the safety car. He has got the lead to the race at the moment, so we'll see how he goes through there. I'll put my camera on Mr. Johnson in the middle of the pack. That's the halfway line. Let's see what Lavery does. When's he going to go for it? All right, looks like he's off. He's put the foot down just before the chicane, and he's done a cracking job getting out straight away. Looks like he caught Mortimer napping a little bit there because he's brought it out to 7/10 pretty much straight away. Mortimer has got the pressure of Gowans already on there. Gowans is getting into his mirrors straight away, and you've got Martin behind him, Cook, Cena, Wassel, Glover, Oliver and Tomlin out in the top 10. Glover and Tomlin fighting for the AM positions at Pro-Am positions, and Snowy has got it down in 14th place as the lead amateur.
Yeah, this is a huge opportunity right now for Lavery being in the lead and the championship leader restarting in 21st, getting his damage fixed.
They'll be all sitting in there for a while, actually. David Simmons as well has just had a bit of an incident too. So there's plenty of people licking their wounds as we speak, ladies and gents, because there was at least, 6 cars, mate, that got completely damaged then?
Yeah. Meanwhile, I thought we were going to see another incident, a big defensive move.
Mortimer! Oh, my God. Did you see Mortimer's car bounce up? It was like Herbie rides to France. That was bouncing everywhere. I thought he was going to get a full rotation of the car onto his roof at one point then.
Oh. Interesting. Max Donnelly porting a corner cut, it sounds like.
Yep. So someone's gone through and taken a shortcut through a chicane, so someone's pinned someone else. Oh, that was Mr. Hardwick by the sounds of it. He's readdressing. Oh, Mortimer nearly lost the rear end again. He's getting a little bit shaky out there. I reckon he's having issues with his setup because coming across some of these curves before when he attacked it, he was bouncing all over the shop. That car was reflecting big time towards him. But have a look straight away. The pressure on Mortimer, ladies. Mason Martin, PER driver, has got it down on the outside. Is he going to be able to hold it out there? Cookie behind as well. Cook's having a go on Thomas Sonny Steiner too.
Crossover.
Oh, too wide, keeping him honest out there. Looks like Mason's taking the inside line, keeping him all the way through. Mortimer's got a little bit of an edge coming through to the next corner. He's tucked in front of him straight away. That purple car is the new livery colour for Brett Wassel as he transitions from Axiom to the SLM Academy.
Ooh, black flag for Daniel Byrne.
Oh, that was so close there. Oh, Mason Martin getting right underneath Mortimer there now, coming through that corner. Luckily, he didn't get his nose clipped as he came through, but look at Cook lining him up as well.
Just bump drafting. Oh, no! That was too much of a bump draft.
Oh, my goodness. Are they teammates? It's teammates then. Contact with the teammates. That was, I think that was Sonny Cena. No, Sonny Cena and Brent Wassel getting contact with them as they were coming through. Wassel is right up the backside of Sonny Cena, and it's unsettled his car and nearly lost it going through there. That's a very big hump coming through there. I can see someone losing a lot of rear end and losing their car. Have a look at the bottom screen now while they're bouncing off that. That's going to be dangerous through there. Whoa, where is the answer on Noble and Byrne? It was just televised a few seconds ago, mate. It was on Byrne, that one. Look, he's got a bit of pressure there from Sonny Cena and Wassel coming through there. We've got a little bit of...
Oh, Stevie Daniels just got cleaned out.
We'll have to have a look at the replay of that one when Kobe is ready downstairs. Here's the replay right now. You got Stevie Daniels there. You got Callum
look at that! Oh my God!
Oh, it was one of the NZ cars sent it like 4 cars back and gone straight into the. Who was that NZ car? That wasn't?
I think that was. I think that was Kitcher. Just sent it from oblivion. Put way too much postage on it. Poor Stevie Daniels, the innocent bystander, got cleaned out.
That wasn't pretty at all. That was almost like from another galaxy, mate. That was time warp material straight away through. It was like Marty McFly expecting to go through to another time zone and didn't quite make it to the 88 miles per hour. Oh, comes around. Who was that?
I think that's Cam Hardwick.
Was that Hardwick? Who was that?
Yeah. I think that was Chris Tomlin that was right around him.
That car is cooked, man. That car is cooked. Here's the replay at the moment. Here's Hardwick behind. No, it wasn't.
Tomlin wasn't in front.
It wasn't Tomlin. It was, I think it was one of his teammates.
I don't know if Snow actually made contact.
No. Who was the green car? That's one of his teammates.
Yeah, Snow. I don't know.
Oh my goodness,
Mark
they're gonna be.
No, he hit the wall. Oh, and went around right in front of Mark.
Oh, that's bad. It actually looked like his teammate got it. But ladies and gents, top screen, have a look at this battle here. Gowan's just caught up to Lavery after the safety car, and Lavery is feeling all sorts of pressure from there as Gowan's is almost licking the back of his bumper bar. If it was any colder, he'd be stuck like a frozy. But he's having a look now. He's got the inside line. He's pushing it out wide. Oh, Lavery's opened it up trying to get an over-under, but I think he's opened it up way too late. Oh, look at the attack across these curbs, ladies and gents. I think these curbs are going to come get these cars unstuck. Bottom screen, 3 wide in the corner. We've got Ridley. We've got Callum Hodgkinson. Oh, we've got Snow on there. We've got Kitcher as well coming through. They've gone. These guys are gone crazy. Callum Hodgkinson's got through there, beautifully through there. Kyle Ridley is not happy about that. He's called that in. No, it's not him.
It was Gander, actually.
Russell Gander called that in, yeah. Yep, Gander was not happy about that move, but I tell you what, that was tight battling there. Callum Hodgkinson did extremely well. Kitcher came out of nowhere again. He's really pushing it into there. Look at Snow on the back there too. So we're getting a massive battle of 5-6 cars. No one is giving up. Kitcher's just hit the wall coming through there as well.
Ridley absolutely knocked it down. I have no idea how he doesn't have any worse damage on that car. That was a hard hit.
Yeah, he's coming for it again too. If you can see him on the bottom screen, he's having a look. Have a look at who's that coming through as a dive from the edge. Michi Noble is coming back. He's in that pack now too. He's coming through there too. So Noble is starting to get in there under Snow. He's got the pass on Snow. My God, he just missed that wall. That was so close. These guys are on fire, but they're playing with fire as well. Hodgkinson too wide at the moment. All the action is in the top screen at the moment with the middle packers. I've got the top screen, which is bottom screen, which is Dougie Gowans, and Lavery Gowans has got himself around. 970 instant responsibility lap 4, which is Noah Kitcher. That was the dive we saw coming out of, I think he was teleporting there from the, I don't know, it was like a Star Trek thing going straight through the middle.
He sent that from
Can't tell what car is on the main screen. Needs the little box at the bottom. I'm not sure what he's talking about, mate. Oh, it's at the top right-hand corner, mate. It says Dougie Gowans. That's where it is, under the live. So you'll be able to see who the main car is on the screen. The bottom one is on the bottom left-hand corner. We've swapped it around at the moment, but I'll go to the action in the mid-pack for Brent Wassel and these lads because they are going a bit great guns as well. Where do you go? The action is faster foot everywhere, man. It is going crazy.
Yeah, they've started to stretch out some of these gaps just a little bit. We don't quite have any of the big battle packs like we saw just a few laps ago, but you see Hodgkinson is doing a great job keeping connected to Kyle Ridley. Kyle Avery looking for a set of his own.
Elliot D's copped it for contact with car 56, which is Ryan Price.
Right.
Yep, here we go. But we are. What's happening again to Noble and Byrne? Is there a penalty? I think you guys need to start watching a little bit closer. Put the popcorn down for a second. Stop cracking the tinnies. All right. Otherwise, you're going to have to start putting the replay button on. On your own TVs. Yes, Daniel Byrne copped it for that one, coming on the inside of Mitchy Noble.
Oh, speaking of Mitchy Noble, he
looked like he fell asleep at the wheel just then, or maybe he was listening to us. But
yeah,
that little pack there, look at him going through there. Noble is on the inside of Russell Gander at the moment, 3 wide coming down the main straight, and then we've got Mark Snow as well coming through. You've got 3 of them coming in there. Mitchy Noble has got the inside line, so he's going to make that pass go through, and the boys will filter in between them. We've had 3 weeks of amazing racing and very clean racing, and tonight it got a little bit scrappy a little bit early. But I think it's also track loaded a bit as well because these curbs here, they're going to go over. The red and white ones are very aggressive, and a few people are bouncing off those onto other cars.
Yeah, like I said, for whatever reason, this track seems to put on some wild races.
Yeah, 100%. Tell you what, Kyle Lavery has got some amazing pace there behind Gowans. Look at that. Look how much that front right lifted on Gowans' car. He's had to take the full width of that track to get recontrol over it. He hasn't got his trophies on the back of this one. He might have been on the tinnies. The tinnies mean the same thing in the US, mate?
I don't even know what tinnies even mean, so I'm going to say...
Tinny is a can of beer, basically.
No, we don't use that term, as you can clearly see by my complete and utter lack of knowing what you're talking about, which is weird because at this point there's a whole lot of Australian terms I'm not familiar with. Yeah.
Look at Edwards having the go, man. I don't mind the look of Edwards' car. He's got some really good impact of his logos coming there. He's got Greggy Johnson behind him at the moment, and they're coming through. He's got Sam Kudakazinos following them as well. Kudakazinos is usually a lot faster in these cars, so he's wandering down the back at the moment. Biggest movers at the moment, Callum Hodgkinson up 10 places, And in 23rd place, Sammy McCall's got himself up 10 places as well. He started from the very back of the grid, last car out, so not a bad way to go.
Yeah, this is a battle between the top two in the AM points. But not a battle for the win, as Snow is about 3 seconds ahead, which is impressive for Mark, considering that I thought he was going to have a lot worse damage from when Hardwick hit the wall, but Snow got away almost scot-free. Like, he looked, car's hardly damaged at all.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to Hardwick there. He must have just had a bit of a... Oh, wow. That's... Sonny Cena is really taking liberties of the track there. Just see how much bouncing he's doing. You'd think he was at one of those bouncing castle things.
Yeah, that
young fella that he is. This might be the first night I won't speak to him in a week.
Yeah, this is a heck of a run for him, because that was him just making the pass on Cook to get up into the top 5.
Yeah. Glover leading the Pro-Ams at the moment with Tomlin behind him, so they're not too far apart at the moment. And Dines, who is the AM leaders at the moment?
Snow.
Snow White or Snow Black? The darker side of the White family. We've seen Kyle Levery again now swap it with Dougie Gowan, so we've seen them go through the bottom screen. I missed it while the top action's coming through, but these two boys are right on pace with each other. Their lap times are not far at all. Fastest on track at the moment is a 1:53.33 by Dougie Gowans.
They've been able to pull away from Mortimer while doing all this battling too.
Yeah, oh, Cookie's really taking liberties there because he's trying to catch up to Sonny Cena, so he's taking more of a chunk where he can. 8:44 has called something in on lap 10. Here comes Gowans again. He's sending it on to Lavery, putting a lot of pressure on. All the rest of the boys are off pace at the moment, man. I'm not sure what's going on there. That was Mark Snow calling that one in just before.
Yeah, that's
this battle at the moment. Hodgkinson's having a go there on the car, coming on the inside line. He got a lot of pace through that corner, and he's maintaining it all the way through. Looks like one of the LCR boys is taking a straight run through that corner as well. That was Chris Tomlin. Oh, he must have a slowdown. He slowed it right down to let these boys go past, so maybe he's trying to get out of the way. You can see Mitch Noble in behind them as well coming through, but the pace, oh, that's a really aggressive bump, that part of the track there, isn't it? Top screen. Oh, Russell Gander on Mark Snow. He's got to readdress for a bump and run.
Wow, look at that. Main screen, battle for third.
Coming through, Mortimer is on the inside line. Beautifully done there on Mason Martin. Mason Martin did one race very early on with us, which he did on controllers, which was an amazing effort too. He did a spectacular run, but using controllers, which was crazy in our perspective. But have a look at bottom screen at the moment as well. The fight's getting really hairy. Mortimer's still having a battle here with Mason Martin as well, and behind him, you can just see...
Oh, Mortimer went way wide. Here's the crossover.
Oh,
and he blinked.
He's there. He's playing peekaboo at the moment. Oh, look at some of Sonny Cena. He's trying to get on the action as well. He's trying to get up alongside these boys. He's got it upside Mortimer. And it's going to be a sprint to the next corner. Mortimer's going to have the inside line, the right line coming through this little kick. Oh, there's a little bit of left and right coming through there. Will some of Sonny Cena get his way in there? He's got the back under Mason Martin, but two wide come through, and he cuts the nose off Martin. Martin still makes it through, and he gets Sonny Cena at the same time. I think Mortimer is, it's a bit of self-penalising there, but poor fella. He's just turned in a little bit early from my perspective, but we'll leave that to the boys downstairs because they'll probably see it differently to me. But the incident on screen, it tells us he's crashed. Is this the same as the F1 layout? I can't.
It's not. It's shorter.
Yeah. Have a look at this NZ cut across. Callum Hodgkinson. Callum Hodgkinson's got the battle there going. Oh, Cookie bounces off the wall as he comes through there. Ray Oliver is there on his own at the moment. He's a little bit off pace tonight. Look at these battles going everywhere. Mason Martin's doing an extremely well job. 3 going through.
Oh, we're 3.
We've got Wassel, we've got Cena, we've got Cook coming through. Cook's got his nose ahead. Wassel's got his nose ahead against his teammate, Sonny Cena. Sonny Cena was leading his pack through a little bit earlier, but there goes Wassel beside Greggy Cook. They've got to leave each other enough room off the walls, and then Cena is coming in behind him, taking the draft of his own teammate. Will he try to tuck it in under this next corner? He's not going to do it. He's going to play it safe. Here it comes through. Wassel is doing a cracking job on pace. Beside Cook, door to door, side by side. Oh, Sonny Cena wants to make it wide into the next corner. I think he's living dangerously there.
Oh, look at the crossover.
Oh, nearly done. Cena inside. Top screen and
Cook's
bottom.
going to be wide.
Crazy viewers.
Oh, my God. Cook was centimeters away from clobbering that wall. I thought for sure he was going to, and this has let Mason just absolutely walk away and enjoy the show in his mirror.
This is Wayne Edwards contact with Greg Johnson. That's what's called up on the big screen just there. But the bottom screen and the top screen are showing some amazing fights at the moment, ladies and gents. We've got Callum Hodgkinson with Chris Tomlin and Mark Donnelly from NZ as well. So they're all having a bit of a stoush there at the moment. Callum's just taken that lead back from him, and Tomlin is behind him now at the moment. These 3 have been swapping and changing. Top screen, we've had Brett Wassel, Thomas Sonny Cena, Greg Cook, Ray Oliver's joined that pack as well. And we have got Mason Martin leading that pack there for 3rd place. And up the top of the screen, we've got Kyle Lavery on the bottom now, still leading it out with Dougie Gowans. They've been swapping and changing positions. There's only a tenth and a bit between them at the moment under brakes as they come out of the end of the first corner, and these guys are entering into the last corner. So there's a fair bit of a gap between the boys. They've pulled away 11 seconds, man.
Yeah, and all of this is certainly helping with that.
Yeah, 100%. This fighting and battling, it just slows you so much more down. But, you know, how do you avoid it? Where do you put your car? When do you stop fighting it? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, if they all just got in behind each other and stopped battling for a bit, you'd get bored out there, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Especially with how I feel about this track.
Bottom screen at the moment, we've got Noah Kitcher and Russell Gander, and he's just made that pass come through, and they're catching on the
big defensive move from Martin.
He's got to watch those moves too. There can't be a reaction. It's got to be a move to defend.
Oh, he got the wall.
Yeah.
Just
look at that curve.
Apex.
Nice little battle pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars fighting from 3rd place all the way down to 7th place at the moment. So Ray Oliver has joined this pack as well. And behind him, you can see Glover and Martin and Mortimer slowly joining this pack too. So we've got down to 4 minutes in a bit. Bottom screen going inside line. Kitchener is having a go with Noah at the moment. There's a great little battle, and Gander behind them as well is going to be slowly catching them up. So we're going to have another battle pack forming as well. Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, Kitchener goes round. He went round, straight on the wall, did a big 360, and Sam Kudagazinos passes him now. I was just about to say Callum Hodgkinson and these boys are having a great little battle as well. Car weaving on the back straight, 2, 3, 1.
Yeah, it's Brett Wassel calling that in.
Yep. Hodgkinson, have a look at this straight away. We've got NZ against LCR coming through there. Tomlin's got the inside line on Max. but Max has got it through and made the move stick coming through there. Top screen still going crazy. 3 minutes to go, ladies and gents, and Kyle Lavery has still got the pressure. Look how close Douglas Gowans is at the moment. He is bump drafting him around corners as well. That's how close they are to each other. So they're going to fight it to the very end. Here comes Douglas. He's having a look on the inside. Kyle Lavery has closed the door a little bit, but Gowans is side by side. There's contact there. Whoa, he's leaned on each other. They nearly got stuck into the big time. Mason Martin has been warned for changing lanes not aggressively, but multiple times. You're only allowed to go offline, then back online. You can't defend it a second time.
Oh, look at Waffle!
Yeah, he's lost
around the outside.
Yeah, he's beautiful. I was just about to break into a song, but he's done a cracker bit of work there. That's like Malcolm McDowell.
Oh,
Martin set it back. Nice middle bit. It's a battle for third place in the bottom screen, ladies and gents. Top screen has got the champions leading out there 2 by 2. We've got Lavery and Gowans touching in curbs and coming through nicely. Gowans got the pass done. As the camera switched over, I didn't even get to see it, but he's taken the lead down the main straight in the final run with only a couple laps to go. 3 wide going there. Mason Martin's going to open up the off, leave some space through there, and you got Greggy Cook behind there as well. This battle is going crazy. Mason Martin needs to... Car 99, lap 14. Mason Martin needs to watch it there. He's not giving track space. He's pushing them. He's giving the He's got to leave track space, car width from the edge, but he's making them go over the curb and into the off-track area. So he's squeezing a little bit too hard. He's got to be watching those movements, because if he makes contact in those movements and the car rotates around, he's going to get himself a nice penalty. Have a look at this pack behind them as well. Mason Martin is in there side by side with Tommy Cena coming through there as well. They've flattened it out into a single line, but still going crazy. Dougie Gowans, bottom screen, finding it out. Here comes Sonny Cena on Ray Oliver. Having a bit of a look. He's just past Mortimer coming through there.
Oh, no! Oliver got the wall!
Oh, they've come across clean. But very, very close. Mason Martin lost that podium position to Brett Wassel. Car 42, that's Greggy Cook calling that in.
Oh, they're leaning on each other.
Oh, my God. Mortimer Oliver going for it. Very fair.
Oh,
and
this isn't going to end well.
Open that up a little bit
it didn't end well.
Yeah, those two. See, we've noticed it a few times there. Boys aren't giving each other space through there for 2 cars, because it's not a 2-car spot. Bottom screen at the moment. Lavery and Gowans going for it, pushing it. Gowans is leaning on him a little bit. He's pushed him out wide. I'm not sure if this is white flag or not.
They'll be coming to the white flag.
Called that again. All right, here we go, coming through. I'm not sure if it's white flag yet or not, but it looks like, yes,
it is
white
now.
flag is coming through. We are on the lead lap on the bottom section. Looks like Gowans' car is missing the front clip, but it's not. It's just the way he's put the colours on there. But bottom screen, have a look at this. Sonny Cena on Mortimer, Ridley on the inside line as well. Oh, Sonny Cena said that someone was serving a slowdown, so I'm not too sure about that, but let's them go. Mason Martin, Wassel. Wassel's closed that door, so Martin can't get around there. But Cook's cut the outside line. He's going to get over under. Is he going to make
Oh, my God.
He's taken through there, but it's not enough to get alongside Martin, but he's done a cracking job to get there. It was a beautiful, different change of angle. But the bottom screen, we've got the 2 boys fighting it for the top step as they're coming through the back end of the track. These 2 have not left each other's side. They're almost joined. They might as well be merging sponsors, how close they've been. Bit of work there by Brent Wassel coming in from the Axiom team to get up there with the pros and battling it out. I think that's a great bit of work. I think Mortimer served the slow down the racing line. Oh, boxing stuff.
Big thing from Laney! Just drifting through the chicane.
That was a good try, very good try. Yes, that's what it was. He was the call was called in, and I just mentioned it a few seconds ago. And here Lavery looks like he's lost that gap on Gowans. So Gowans is going to come around on the bottom screen at the moment. He's got him on the top screen. I'll take the fight for second and third on the bottom screen. As we come through, looks like Wassel's got that job done. Mortimer and Wassel side by side. Mortimer's taking the inside line again as he's coming through there. But ladies and gents, here he is. the OG coming through the final sector, coming down, ladies and gentlemen, heat 1 of round 6 tonight at Miami brings it home. Mr. Douglas Gowans brings it home in first place for the SLM Motorsports team. In second place, we've got Kyle Lavery coming a few tenths behind him from Team SRW Motorsports team. And in the third place, we've got the battle coming through, and it's Mason Martin who's come through in the bottom screen, coming through now across the line, and it's come across Mortimer in 4th and Wassel 5th, Cena in 6th, Ridley in 7th. So they've lost a few of them. Greg Cook, who was the lead car in that battle, coming through the last few corners, is all the way down in 8th place. Oliver 9th, Noble in 10th for the reverse top 10. Oliver and Noble, ladies and gents. And Ash Glover takes it home for the Pro-Ams, I believe that was. Who is our AMS winner at the moment? We'll have a quick look at the Open. Oh, Mark Snow does a incredible job there, big time. We've got Gowans, Lavery and Martin for the pros. We've got Glover, Tomlin, Donnelly for the Pro-Ams. And the AMS is Snowy, Edwards and Johnson. Whoa, that was a great little race, man.
That was insane. Just 6 cars just throwing haymakers at each other for 3rd place, while Doug and Lavery were throwing haymakers at each other in their own battle for the lead. Like, you were literally having to go cross-eyed trying to monitor both screens because you couldn't look away from either battle. Yeah, it was pretty special. The battle from the front too, it's a shame that they gapped it out on the rest of them, because it would have been a spectacular, would have been what, 10 cars all in a row, all the way, no, more. Yeah, it would have been 10 cars. It would have been them plus Cook and Oliver were the last 2 in that pack, so it would have been spectacular. I mean, even more spectacular, probably a little bit more swapping and changing, but that was sensational. Oh, I was going to say who the biggest movers were, but iRacing decided it wasn't going to let me tell you. Biggest mover looks to be Cena going from 13th to 6th.
Nice bit of work there.
Same with Wasso going 12th to 5th.
I tell you what, yeah, I can hear the boys chitter-chattering in the background. I'll close that off so I can focus on what we're doing. Plenty of people watching tonight. Thank you for joining us. If you do love what you're seeing out there, and the show that these drivers put on every week is absolutely spectacular, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And you know what? Reach out to your mates and friends and send them a text message, because we have got another race coming up in about 5 minutes' time, which is going to be just as good, with a reverse top 10, which is going to be a race of attrition, because it's going to be tough for Gowans and Lavery to make their way through that top 10. It's going to be extremely hard, because their top 10 are a tough bunch of drivers out there. They're no loosey-gooseys that are just going to let them through. Where the hell did I pull that from? Loosey-gooseys? What the hell was that, Steve? But anyway, lots of fun out there. Please support the people that support the sim racing world. People like Shunt Scenery. If you're into Flight Simulator World, get out there and get some new renderings for some of the airports up in the northern part of Australia. Reach out to Grib Industries for your man cave, or whatever you want to do, your lounge room, no matter, whatever your pain points are, whatever your love points are, I should say. Even in your office, if you can do it. He does some amazing things, from Aston Martin engines to Ferrari engines to the big V8 Boss engines, and just crazy stuff. If you're into JDMs, he does that as well. He's done a fantastic JDM not too long ago too. And a big thank you out there, Phoenix Driver Development. If you're into the Gen 3 and Gen 2 V8 supercars, you're after some training one-on-one or as a team, reach out to Laz and Rian. Or if you're just after some setups for those vehicles to participate in any competition that's out there. And last of all, but not least of all, Warren and Brown Tools. If you're out there and you're into something special, they've got the best torque wrenches in the world. 120 years around these boys have been, and they look after SRW in a very, very big way. Join their website, and if you buy anything over $200, you go in a draw to win yourself some Camus pedals, steering wheel, and desk mounts, so you can get a full kit just by buying something over there for $200 or more, you get put in the draw. But mate, the biggest contributors to all this, what we do, mate, these drivers, and what a show they're putting on.
Yeah, absolutely. That was just abject insanity, and it's going to be even more so with the invert. And something interesting is Mitchie Noble, he is going to get a redo because he's on invert pole. So hopefully he took whatever he learned from that not the greatest start in the world from the first race, and hopefully at least be able to hold on to the lead after the first couple corners and not, what ended up happening.
I think Mitchie Noble had a Mitchie Noble night tonight so far.
Yeah, you hope he didn't use all of it up in qualifying.
This is true. How much I'd love to be out on that VIP area at the Hard Rock Cafe watching racing out here on this track. It would be absolutely spectacular. Been down to Miami, mate?
Yo, I've been to Daytona, not Miami.
Not Miami. Yeah, it'd be very interesting. Different lifestyle down that part of America, yes?
Quite a bit so. There's certainly absolutely nothing like Miami in any other part of the country.
Yes, definitely. A big, big Cuban influence down that side of the world?
Yes,
Mexican.
sir.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell by the way they wear their shirts with their buttons down open till their belly buttons. But anyway, we are in for another title fight tonight. It's going to be spectacular. You can see the pool on there and the fake ships there are all made out of cardboard. But the boys that are out there on track are the real deal. These guys have been fighting like crazy out there. And reverse top 10 is going to be on in a few minutes. We have got 4 seconds left, and then we'll start gridding up, and we'll be able to ring it out there for you and see who's going to take this for the last 30 minutes. Any predictions, mate? You think these boys are going to be able to make it through this top 10?
You mean without an incident?
Yeah, no. I think it's going to be hard, man. It's going to be hard. It's a tough track to pass on, and you've really got to that shit.
Oh my God! Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
Things just went from exciting to hell yeah.
Yes.
This is spectacular. So for those of you who don't know why we are laughing and loving it, it's because it's raining, baby, and it's not raining men either. It's going to be raining like crazy. This is going to change the whole race dynamic is just completely gone. I think what you've got on the screen at the moment is the finishing positions, Cobes. Yes, I think iRacing will give us the grid shortly, but that's how they finished up at the moment. There it is, the grid. Ladies and gents, Mitch Noble and Ray Oliver are going to be paddling their way at the front of this grid. And it's going to be spectacular on row 1. Row 2 is going to be Greggy Cook and Kyle Ridley. Row 3, Thomas Sonny Cena and Brent Wassell, 2 teammates. Then we've got row 4, Trev Mortimer and Mason Martin. Row 5, we've got Lavery and Douglas Gowans. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. In row 6, Glover and Hutchinson. Row 7, Tomlin and Donnelly. Row 8, Burn and Snow. Row 9, we've got Gander and Kudika Xenos. Row 10, we've got Edwards and Johnson. Coming through there in row 11, Dines and Daniels. Row 12, Bryce and Hardwick. Row 13, D and Ewans. Row 14, we've got McCall and Humbly. Row 15, we've got Simmons and Kitcher. And then bringing it through, we've got Dean Sinkovich on the back of the row in row 31. This is going to be classic stuff there. And there's Dougie Gowans out there. Oh, come on. Oh, he's going. No, Mitch, he didn't get pole. It's a reverse top 10, man. But this is going to be spectacular. Who's on wets and who's on dries? And how long is this rain going to last? This is going to be spectacular fun. Oh, my goodness. Let's see who's got what. Can we see who's got tyres just yet? Yeah, everyone's on wets except for Dougie Gowans at the moment. But Dougie Gowans has gone back into the pits. And there he comes out on wet, on dries. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That thought of Gowans and Lavery making it through a little bit easier, mate. It's not going to happen. It almost looks like it's snowing.
I'm willing to bet no one practiced for this because no one saw this coming, but good old Florida weather.
Good old Florida weather, all right. It's the evening storm, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be very interesting. Ladies and gents, we are getting ready to go. The lights are about to go. We are about to start. And we are go, go, go as we get a very slow cautionary start. Looks like Sonny Cena's bogged it down a little bit. Mortimer on the outside. Wassel on the inside of him already behind the two front runners, Oliver and Noble.
Oh, my God.
Through already. Looks at the moment. Through there, we've got two guys following, Oliver and Cook following.
Oh, no, Mortimer's not around.
Mortimer's around. Oh, he's nearly got the one of the Northwind boys as well has gone round too. It's very slippery out there, and they're going to have to be very, very smart how they run around here. Would be brave. Gowans be brave on dries. No, everyone is on wets at the moment. Everyone is on wets. Look at this race of attrition at the moment. We've got 30 minutes of this, ladies and gents, and look at these boys go. Outside line, Griggy Cook's trying to go for it. It looks like he's just scrubbed enough pace to get around the corner cleanly. They're going too wide there. We've got Oliver, Cena, and Cook just tucking in behind them as well. All three of them going through. Oliver's got the nose ahead. Cook and Cena 2 by 2 coming through. Cena's going to come into this corner. The sun's out, but it is still wet and it is still raining. Mortimer is working his way through that pack. Look at the mid-pack at the moment. Daniel Byrne and these boys are going through there at the moment. Looks like my text message has frozen.
You can barely see the cars through the spray. This is phenomenal.
It is treacherous out there at the moment. I'm going to put it on exciting. Oh, a little bit of a wobble there. Mortimer and Ridley. Bit of a shake of tail feather coming through that curb. I don't think you'll be able to hit those curves as aggressively as they did in the first heat because it's going to throw these boys around big time. Big time. Wayne Edwards has crashed somewhere across. Look at the view there behind Ridley. It's non-existent as he slows down and comes to the curbs. Ray Oliver in second place now. He's got himself... No, Mitchie Noble's got the outside line coming through as well. So they're swapping and starting. If you're out there and you're supporting someone, let us know who you're watching.
Ray Oliver is pitting.
He's pitting.
Oh,
he's got a black flag.
Jump start, maybe?
Yep.
Oh, that hurts for Ray Oliver.
Yeah, crazy bit of work there. We've got Callum Hodgkinson there on the inside line at the moment, so that's what Callum's seeing, but that's coming through the chicanes. It's nice and clean through the chicanes, but as you get closer, it gets dirtier, and as you get on the straight, it gets worse. That's not too bad from that spot at the moment. But as you get closer at the moment, Callum Hodgkinson is 4/10 off the back, and now he's coming into, 3/10. The closer you get, the harder it is to see. Have a look at the top screen. Greggy Cook has got Mason Button on him again. So the two young fellas going for it again. That's crazy battling inside line. Now that water on the outside actually...
Oh, no, Cook is going around.
He's got the paint. He's just got out of the way. I think Kyle Lavery came around that corner and he thought, oh, my God, there was a bit of Code Brown there, and I thought he was going to go right through him then, but he just managed to diverse around him. 247 Mortimer. And Mr. Mortimer's copped that one for that.
That is...
Not 247, yes, so that's on Mason Martin. Martin's got himself that penalty damage. I can't remember what the incident was, but look at those windscreen wipers. Okay. Yeah, would love to see cockpit. Yeah, the cockpit's right there. That's Mr. Hodgkinson. Where's Gowans? Gowans is right behind him at the moment. Let's put this camera on exciting. Keep it going so that it switches around so it doesn't freeze. But Mitchie Noble on the top screen. Have a look behind him. Thomas Sonny Cena is having a go there with Mason Martin. Mr. Mason Martin's got himself a drive-through penalty.
Oh no! Oh, Brett Wassel! Oh, he's got absolutely cleaned out.
Look at these cars coming towards them.
Oh no!
My God, they've all just filtered away from you. I thought it was going to go big.
Oh, you see right here, he lost it, and then he's gonna get absolutely demolished by Ash Glover. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, that's gotta be a safety car.
That was crazy. Dougie Gowans, I mean, Greggy Barber, no, what am I saying? Greg Johnson just called in, passing under yellow flag. So I'm not sure how they will do that, because I've never heard someone call that one before, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't remember hearing that call or that really enforced before.
Oh, Ray jump started. Oh no, but he's going to need a jump start now because he's parked there. That silver thing almost looks like a Porsche when the way it's reflecting lights.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. When you just squint, just hold one eye and squint the other. That's unfortunate, but lucky for him as well.
Looks like a Porsche now. Yeah,
he's just snubbed the nose a little bit. Lucky he didn't hit that wall at full pace. It was just nice slow trajectory into there. But we are into the first 6 minutes have gone down, ladies and gents, and we've got Kyle Ridley, Thomas.
Oh, Dean.
He's gone around the outside. How's he gone here? He's just aquaplaned. Does he hit that inside curve? I reckon these newer cars would be a little bit harder. Yeah, it just goes. Oh, he was lucky. Nearly got the Northwind boys through there. Shane Newens as well. Where's he dropped down to? He's dropped down a fair bit away down. Where's my little bro going? He is in non-existence. Here we go, 61 and 205 and readdressed. Okay, so yellow flag. So what happened was, where that incident was that we were looking at, Mr. Greggy Johnson called it in for passing under yellow flags, and Sam McCall, with the passer, he readdressed that, so came back through there. A little bit of battling through there as well. I'm going to take it to these boys here. Mason Martin again, the centre of the action tonight, with Daniel Byrne and Max Donnelly and Noah Kitcher. They're all going for a slow car at the marina. There is a marina?
Oh my God, I just realized what has happened to the cardboard marina with the rain. We're taking all water, Captain.
I really think I saw the skipper and Gilligan out there.
Oh my God.
Only if we saw Ginger now when she's all covered in rain and a white outfit.
Hey, now, down, boys, Steve. Focus on the action. This action, not that action.
Yeah, I'm going to take it to the top screen, because Kyle Ridley is doing what Dougie Gowans did earlier on. He's pulling.
Oh, no! It's going around!
Someone's. Oh, more contact.
Oh, we're still wrecking. Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness, that was so close. Oh, my God, that was so close. That was almost worse than what it was going to be. Oh, Mason Martin and Thomas Sonny Cena again together by the look of it. Was it Thomas? Oh, and then
that might have been Byrne.
Right into him.
Yeah, that's Byrne.
Oh, that's Daniel Byrne. Oh, I think that's going to be on Mason Martin, that one, because he was really squishing Daniel Byrne across there. And the after effect was Tomlin, I think, yeah?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, he was an innocent bystander in that one.
Yeah, because Cook couldn't quite clear the incident. It looked like he kind of clipped Mason just a little bit, knocked him right offline when the LCR car went by, and just got caught up in the aftermath.
But some really good driving apart from that. There's the Jesus Mobile there by just went through the screen for Mr. Ryan Price, and here's Greggy Johnson having a little battle there at the moment, doing a cracking job too. The bottom screen, we've got Lavery and Thomas Sonny Cena at the moment. Looks like Daniel Byrne has crashed his car again, so he's having a bit of an off night. coming through all that. And there's Mason Martin doing his drive-through penalty for that incident we saw earlier on. Where is Gowans in all this? Gowans is sitting in 8th place. Probably not loving the moisture content on the track, I'd suggest.
Yeah, it would appear so. Oh,
613.
Hamlet requesting tow.
That's Phil Humbly. He's going to the bottom screen. Oh, he's facing the wrong way at the moment on the main straight. Safety car. I was about to say. I was about to say because he's on the racing line on the fast corner, the last corner. All right, we're down to the last 20 minutes, ladies and gents, and there's no one's going to need us. All right, there's a few people. Who's that, Matty? Matty Coon's coming out in the AMG. Oh, I wonder what has he got his wets on? Because it just says here that Matty Coon has crashed, but he's just parked it there waiting. There you go. Safety car is being deployed to the circuit. Let's see if he'll do a Malcolm McDowell and do the cowboy girls around the outside. Yep. Keep it on the dry bits, mate. It's all looking very glossy out there. Is that car got wets on? It does have wets on, so well done to Mr. Kearney. Selected the right ones.
I wonder what it would look like if he didn't.
Oh, mate, that thing would be just slipping and sliding everywhere, man.
That'd be the worst thing ever because, like, you can't just throw it in reverse and go back to your pit box, but you can't tow either because it will be a astronomically long tow. So that would just be the most awkward thing.
Yeah, we'd have to sit there going, or Mason Martin is asking for a wave around. He's been told to hold position. So he's out of position at the moment. Ridley is our lead car, the pink car just behind him. I don't know why I've got the second screen sitting on that, Steve. Just put it on exciting. There you go. Ooh.
Yeah, Shane Nowen's requesting a tow as well, I believe.
Okay. What's Mr. Nowen's gone up to? Where's he?
I was going to say.
Inside.
Yeah.
He's on the inside there as well. Wonder what happened to him.
I was going to say, I had noticed another car sitting on the front straightaway. No clue what happened to him.
Not at all. Because the other car was rotating on his own. I didn't see them contact together. Interesting. If you're out there and you're watching it and you're loving what we're doing and you're having a bit of a laugh with us and enjoying the racing, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons. We are fast approaching our 800th show. So it's going to be a bit of a... What happened? Oh, wow. He is bounced off the wall into him, and Dean came through there just out of the way. Whoa. That was unfortunate.
Look at that. It's going to shoot right back like a Beyblade.
Nowhere to go. Oh, no. Looks like more fun on the broadcast behind the wheels. It usually is more fun for us. I think I'd have no hair left if I was still racing at this moment, especially on a track like tonight. I don't know how I'd handle this car in the wet. I haven't been behind the wheel for such a long time, but it's going to have to happen soon, I think. But we are there. We're down to the last 16 minutes. The safety car is still going around. Looks like we've had all our wave rounds done. I haven't heard any more go through.
Yeah, it would appear you're correct, so I imagine we'll be going back green next lap.
Pit exit is closed. So someone asked the last safety car in the first race, is the pit exit open? Pit exit is always open. They never close pit exit. Pit entrance is always open. Pit exit is closed when the Safety car is coming past with the remainder of the cars. But pit entrance is always open. Unless you park it in the doorway, like we had someone last season park it up there, and it was all. Do you remember the pit entrance was blocked? I think it was one of these tracks, American tracks, but I think we also had it at one of the Aussie tracks too. I think it was wait, was it Winton?
Honestly, I can't quite remember.
Safety car is going in. It looks like the weather is not being favourable, even though Miami is a hot part of the world where the track would probably dry out pretty quickly. The rain is still going, and it will be wet all the way through. So it's a bit of a surprise to me, and I'm not sure if it's a surprise to the drivers, but it's changes the status quo, that's for sure. Here we go. Let's have a go now. Let's see where Lavery takes it off, mate. Let's see where Lavery puts the pedal down. The safety car is away. Once the safety car is in the pits, the leader will have the field. And we will be go, go, go.
Yeah, I imagine he'll probably stomp the gas at the exit of the final corner.
Yeah, that's it. Come on, let's get going. We've got 14 minutes to go. We've got two cars in front of my boy. Come on, Lavery, you can do it. I don't usually show any bias, do I, mate?
Certainly not. Not in the slightest. Nope. No, siree. I've never heard that one bit before at all. Nope.
Oh, dear me. Anyway, we are having a blast tonight, ladies and gents. And we are going to be going green. All right. Here we go. Ridley's got control. Control, ready to go. Come on there, see where he's going to go. Is he going to push at the last minute, or is he going to wait till he gets to the corner and fang it here? I would be pushing it right here, so while everyone else is struggling through the corner, he can pull away. Yes, he's done it. He's pushed it right the right spot. He's got a little bit of a drift coming out of that corner. He got himself an 8/10 gap there pretty much straight away on the main. Beautifully.
Lavery hit the wall.
Off the wall. I think maybe even Noble as well. Lavery's come across the inside of Cena too to block that run. Cena's got the inside underneath him. Callum Hodgkinson's gone on the outside as well. Callum Hodgkinson is on fire at the moment, ladies and gents.
Oh, and a little bit of a hip check. Oh!
He seems to lift every second race, but look at him 2 by 2. Keep it pushing, boys. Hodgkinson and Lavery leading on each other. Going through. Oh, Lavery drifting. Hodgkinson drifting as well. And behind him, we got Kitchener having a look at the same time. So there's going to be a run through. Hodgkinson gets it done all the way through into 4th place. Lavery has got now Kitchener. Oh, almost on the back of him coming through there. Oh, my good. Lavery did Ridley did a spectacular job pulling away from the field, man. He is in clean air and going for it. Bottom screen, you can see Lavery going for it. Kitchener. 16.
Mason Martin again.
That's Mason Martin, yep. That's one we expected coming from earlier on. He's had 2 penalties tonight, Mr. Martin. Is this 2 in this race as well?
Yes,
it is. I think he had this. Yeah, he had the drive-through already. So he needs to just, I think I mentioned it earlier on, he just needs to leave a little bit more space. He's not leaving enough space for the drivers to stay on the track. He's pushing him to that very edge at the moment. Elliot D has crashed it as well somewhere, but look at the bottom screen going too wide. Woo-hoo. That's Stevie Daniels going through.
Oh, no! Oh,
no! Gowans is down. He's had contact with Tomlin coming through there, and he's gone. Poor Gowans. He's had one of those nights. He saw the weather coming out, and he knew it was going to be terrible. But it looks like also while we're doing all that, we've got a bit of contact. Oh, yep, that looks like Elliot D is in the wall, or Russell Gander. One of them is in the wall down the back there too. They had some contact between Sinkovic and the rest of them too. So a little bit of fun through the back of the field.
Oh, you'll see a couple cars parked there in the final corner.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Yeah,
feel like paid the look of it.
Yeah, look like Johnson and Simmons. Here we go. Here's the replay. And they all went off in separate incidents.
Yeah, he just drifted off to no man's land then, didn't he?
Holy hydroplane, Batman.
Yeah. It's Robin.
Oh no! Gallons has also gone around again.
Yep, he's cooked through there too. So the bottom screen will get a little bit of action going through the exciting part of the grid. All right, there it is. It's switched to action. Lavery has got there at the moment, battling there with Sonny Cena. And you can see him on the top and the bottom at the moment until my screen does something a bit different. But have a look.
Oh, Callan Hodgkinson is drifting. He was full sideways going through that kink.
He's loving the wet, isn't he? But Kitchener's
gone
gone
I don't know if he's loving it right now.
Oh, Lever's taking advantage of that curb there, and he's got it right up beside Cena. He's got the pass almost done, but Cena, I think he might have let him go through there at the moment because he cut that corner. I've lost, believe it or not, I've lost audio to the race. I can't hear the car engines anymore because I think my dog's chewed through my cord.
Oof.
He didn't say woof, he just chewed it.
Also, I like to point out that Noah Kitcher started 30th, and he's currently in a podium spot.
Cracking bit of work there, cracking bit of work.
And look at this. This is a battle for the lead. Look at Noble.
Noble and Ridley. Where's Noble come from all of a sudden? He's up there pointing it at the pointy end.
Oh, send. And he pulled it off. No issues. What a move.
A hats off moment?
Yeah, this is incredible. And he's starting to gap him out.
Carbiel has the PC. All right, so we're just fighting it out now. Oh, look at these lads go. I tell you what, putting on a show for us, man. They do everything they can, these lads. And it's, I think we've lost audio too. Okay. Do you reckon they did?
Oh. Mark Snow in the wall.
All right, let us know out in the stream if you guys can hear us right now. But I think I lost my PC, but we should be able to still hear us down there. But let us know if you can't, like now, maybe now or today, tomorrow. So we know what's going on. But we are down to the last 7 minutes at the moment, and these lads are putting on a bit of drift expression. I don't know how Mitchy Noble's got himself up the pointy end. So it's we've got the car audios back. Can you hear us? Can hear you. Good. Thank you. Otherwise, we'll be sitting there going, can you hear me? Can you hear me for the last 3 hours? And you won't be able to enjoy the racing. But, yeah, these lads, mate, these cars have got a bit more sprightly now, a little bit lighter, a little bit faster. So it's going to be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to feel, I should say, how these cars are actually reacting with a little bit more pedal to the metal. They do drift a little bit easier.
And it's a sight to behold. Oh, really? Oh!
Both of them coming through. Oh,
and Kitcher, you just saw in the shot, almost got around.
Malcolm McDowell style.
Oh,
2x2. What's that? We've got Kitchener and Sonny Cena coming through there. We've got Hodgkinson behind Donnelly, and then Lavery, Tomlin, Byrne, and Cook rounding out the top 10. Mr. Miller, I'm assuming you're a big fan.
Oh no, Lavery off into the wall.
No. Where you going, buddy?
No
Very, very
meatball.
Oh, look at this going sideways through there. Great bit of work. They've held on to it. Big time. Great bit of work there.
Look at that. That's incredible, especially with the spray that Kitcher's having to deal with. I was still able to get right there on the back, and here he comes.
Good work there, inside line coming through. Oh, they're all starting to do a bit of drifting, aren't they?
No kidding. They are, I don't know if they've overheated the tires or burning them up, but they are having to wheel these things.
Like crazy. We're not too far off now. We've got the last 4.5 minutes, ladies and gents, and the battle is still hot to trot. We've got Noble and Ridley at the front. We've got Kitchener and Cena fighting for the final podiums on the bottom top screen. You can just see them there. They're fighting for third place. And you see not far behind them, we've got Hodgkinson, Donnelly and Tomlin. And it could be still anyone's because all it takes is one little mistake and it's all over
like
Red
that.
Rover. Yeah. That bump there, they've got to stay off that bump because the rear ends will slide through that bump. We've seen the cars jumping early on. Have a look at that rooster tails coming down that main straight.
Yeah, you cannot see who is where with that spray. It's just completely, all you see is outline. You can see car, but you can't tell which car.
Yeah, Hodgkinson just drove that out wide.
Oh, and Daniel Byrne has gone off in the final corner. And Lavery! Oh, my goodness.
Taking no victims.
Man,
Nice and tight all the way through. We're down the last 3 minutes, ladies and gents, so we're not too far coming now. Here's a bit of a replay. Replay. Oh, they've both just driven off on their own. It's like, oh, don't tell me they've. God, I was going to say, have they made contact while trying to rotate themselves around? But no, they didn't. Unfortunately, that was it didn't get any messier than that.
Meanwhile, pass for the lead. Ridley has gotten by, back into the lead.
Yep, with 3 minutes to go. So we've got the SLM leader out there. Ridley has got it out there on Noble. Noble has shown a little bit of pace tonight, but his consistency in the first race. He's returned here on the reverse top 10, and he hasn't looked back at all. Kitchener has got himself now third place on the top step. Cena fourth. Hodgkinson fifth. Chris Tomlin again in the feature. He will be in the box having a bit of a chin wag. So great work there by him. And Sammy McCall in 14th place takes the AMS tonight so far. So not a bad effort at all.
Could this be McCall's first win as well?
I think it could be, man. I think it could be. Have a look at Ridley trying to maintain pace there and had to take the car all the way wide without trying to scrub off too much and not trying to pull the steering wheel in because he would have got that thing rotating. Look at that little exhaust port on the back of that car. Is that what that is? I'm not quite sure. It looks like he's drawn that in. Oh, looks like Noble's having a look there on the outside. He's having a look, but he is right out of space. He tried to get around the outside, but there was nothing left. But here comes Kitchener because he's caught right up to him now. So there could be a battle there for the... No, I thought he was a lot closer as they were coming around that corner, but he's there on the hunt, that's for sure.
Yeah, that might have just given Ridley the win. That is 3.5 seconds.
There's here he goes. I was going to say there's the final lap now. I didn't see Barney coming through, but thank you, Race Control, for stopping me from looking stupid, which is not an easy thing to do. But Ridley, ladies and gentlemen, the SLM lad is doing a cracking job. They have very, very quickly, the SLM boys, taken dominance in this series this season, but they've been shared around a little bit as well. Lavery's been up there. We've had Cookie up there. Kitchener's had a few ones as well. So it's been shared around, but it's been shared around mostly with the SLM lads. 43 seconds. He's not too far to go. Couple more corners. And look at that beautiful rooster tail. He's all out in his lonesome, man. He must be feeling very bored at the moment because he had a lot of fight all the way through. The adrenaline's gone. Hopefully he doesn't get lackadaisic and do something silly for here because it can quite easily happen. As you can see, Mitchy Noble getting pressure now from Kitchener as well coming through. But ladies and gentlemen, we have got the feature race tonight. The Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals has been an epic run tonight with a lot of fun. And you can see Kyle Ridley bringing it home at the moment for the SLM Motorsports team. And it's going to be a nice finish. Wish I was on track tonight. Sean Doyle missed out tonight, unfortunately. But second place is on the fight there at the moment. Kitchener's having a go. They're on 2 by 2 coming through. Looks like over. It's gonna be done. It looks like it might be done, but we are not too far off as we come around. Where's Ridley? Ridley's coming around the final corner, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Ridley brings it home for the SLM Motorsports team in first place in the feature race of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Second place comes across the line. Noah Kitchener bringing it home and taking it away from Mitchy Noble in the last few corners. Thomas Sonny here is racing it down to the line with Callum Hodgkinson. He just brings it home in front of him, and Hodgkinson just takes it off Tomlin. Tomlin takes it home for the Pro-Ams against Donnelly in 6th and 7th place respectively. Greggy Cook in 8th place, bringing it across the line. There's Mr. Price in 9th, Daniel Byrne 10th, and where is Mr. Snow? Is he coming home with the top step, or is it McConnelly? Who is it coming through? There he is coming across for the 31st. No, that's Dines, the 31st. McConnelly brings it home to take home his first inaugural win. He can't stop there because there's cars still racing, but he brings it home, and a cracker bit of work there. Car number 130, he's got himself a 35-second penalty for unserved black flag. That's an iRacing unserved black flag all the way through. Ooh, not a bad little finish there from those boys fighting for second and third.
Yeah, that was incredible. Man, Noble was so close to bringing it home, but just a little too much on that send.
A little bit too much. Dean Sikovic got himself a penalty for unserved black flag, so he probably had incident points crossing the line as well, like one of the other drivers earlier on. But, wow, what a way to finish the night. Not a bad night at all. Probably not one of my better nights with the difficulties we had in the background. But I tell you what, these boys put on the show and a half tonight, ladies and gents. In the pros, we've got Kyle Ridley, Noah Kitchener, and Mitchy Noble bringing it home 1, 2, and 3. Chrissy Tomlin brings it home for the Pro-Ams. Max Donnelly in second, Ryan Price in third. And in the AMs, Sam McCall, I believe that's his first win of the series, brings it home. And Greggy Johnson in second and Wayne Edwards in third. There's going to be a lot of points battles there. We are at the 6th round, just over the halfway mark. So some critical points for the championship battle.
Yeah, curious to see what this has done to the AMS battle. Really gained himself a lot of ground back with that win, because it was not looking all that good after race 1.
Here at TWRS,
yeah, no, it wasn't at all. Sam McCall says he's did that with a 0x. Great bit of effort there, mate. Let people know about what they're seeing on screen, and also fill them in about your race that you got coming up.
Sir, if you're looking for some top-notch NASCAR setups and rallycross setups as well, come check us out at Team Watson Racing Setups. Use code WATSBIN39 for 10% off at checkout. And on Friday, June 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern is the 6th running of the Vintage Indy. It is a 50-minute multi-class race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway with the Dallara IR01, the 2009 IndyCar, the Lotus 49, the Lotus 79, and the Asphalt Sprint Car. This is a unbelievably chaotic and fun race. Like I said, this is our sixth time doing it, and all 5 prior times were some of the most fun you can have on the service. So a session opens at 8 Eastern, and grid time is 9:10. So hope that is 10 a.m. Australian time. So hope to see a lot of people hop in.
Excellent, mate. Excellent, mate. Excellent. All right. Well, where are we at with all the peeps in the room? Are people lining up to have a chin wag? Let's see. Who we got waiting for us, mate? No one?
No, we have all of them.
We've got all of them, haven't we? We got all of them. So who is first off? We've got... yeah, but where is he? Sam McCall's not there. Max Donnelly. Was Max Donnelly in there? Moral support.
Question.
So I've got no iRacing, so you'll have to fill me in here, Mr. Watson. Who's got what at the moment? I thought we had McNichol as the winner. There he is. Sam is the winner. Who is, then we've got Pro-Am winner was who?
Tomlin.
And then we had Ridley as the winner. Then we had Kitchener and Mitch. So Max Donnelly's just probably in there to have a chinwag of Kitchener, I'd suggest. But anyway, let's bring them in. Viewers don't need to hear me mumbling. Ladies and gents, Sammy McCall, bring him in for his first win, we believe, for the open wheel, for the wet wheels of the GR86 season. Sammy McCall, welcome to the room, brother.
Hey, mate. How are you?
Not too bad, mate. How was that for you?
Oh, pretty good. To be honest, I only had like 5 laps of experience on that track in the practice beforehand. I'm not sure how I did that one.
And you brought it home with a 0x in the feature race.
That was pretty good. I was getting a bit worried because after the safety car restart, a bunch of people kept spitting out in front of me. I would have almost rather not win and kept my 0x, but luckily I got both.
How did you manage to get a 0x, man? No contact anywhere of everything that was going on. You must have been just avoiding everything as much as possible, especially with Greggy Johnson in front of you, mate. That's not an easy one to avoid a 0x.
Well, I got a few 0x's off him.
That sounds a bit more better. Yes, there you go. How was it in the rain, mate? How did you enjoy that?
It's actually pretty, I would almost say it was easier than the dry. Well, I don't know, I've done a lot of my racing in the rain in real life. Like, I was practicing a lot on different tracks in the wet because I have a race coming up this weekend in real life and it's supposed to be wet there. For the past week, I've been practicing in the wet, so that probably helped a lot.
So where are you racing in real life, and what are you racing in real life?
I'm racing the XLs at QR, Queensland Raceway.
Oh, nice, man. Nice. Well, good luck for that, mate. That's on Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday. Saturday night and Sunday, whole day.
Oh, there you go. So if you're out there in Queensland, go out and support Sammy McCall out there in the XL Series, having a bit of fun, and support the SRW participants like you would on track and on the stream as well, man. Well, congratulations, dude. I believe this is your first win with us too.
Yeah, it's only my 3rd round. I missed the 1st round. This is only my 3rd.
Work, man. And how are you enjoying the series so far?
Oh, it's way better than, I haven't done open races since I joined because they're nowhere near as good.
Yep.
I've recommended it to my mates and stuff because it's just way better than most leagues as well.
Well, thank you for saying that, but it's got to be better than the open class because you just get so much stuff out of there, and it's just not regulated as well as iRacing should be doing. They just like taking money at some point. Yes, iRacing, I did say that on broadcast. But mate, Sammy McCall, have you got any sponsors you want to shout out to, or family or friends that support you?
Osborne's Gym Consumables and signage mates. They do wraps, business signage, all that stuff down in Geebung.
Down in I was going to say up in Queensland, yeah. So the boys are out there. They support you in real life as well.
Yeah.
Excellent work, mate. Well, congratulations, Sammy. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying the series, mate, and good luck for the rest of the series, and good luck on the weekend, mate. I'll look forward to hearing all about it in Discord.
Thanks, mate.
Legend. Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy McCall takes his first win as an AM in Series 2, Round 6 at Miami International. Congratulations, Sammy, and good luck for the rest of the season. All right, so All right, who we got next, mate? We have got the one, the only, Mr. Chrissy Tomlin. Let's bring him in. The LCR legend has had another.
I love the.
finish
There we go.
tonight.
I'm here.
In a couple of weeks' time, he's had, I think he had about 2 or 3 podiums in the last few weeks. But the LCR boys are sharing them around. How was that, mate? I know you don't mind the wet, or do you hate the wet? I can't remember.
No, love the wet, but it was definitely a big surprise. Hadn't done any wet practice. I was sort of expecting it to be dry again, but yeah, coming down to turn 1, I was like, yep, I'm just going to brake early and just see where the cars scatter and try and find the gap.
It was a bit like pin bowling, wasn't it? It was like there was 5 wide, like I don't know how many deep. It was like watching Arsenal win the title and all the spectators trying to surround the bus down through the north of London. I thought I'd slip that one in. But it looked pretty tough out there, man. Visibility was tough. What did you end up with as far as iRacing penalty points?
Whatever I got, I wouldn't have the foggiest idea because that was probably the least of my problems. I think by the looks of it, I ended up with 12, but that's still less than the 17, so that's all that matters.
Yep, 100%. And the battles out there, man, how did you enjoy them in the wet? Would you do a bit of drifting?
It was more front end sliding than anything. I was coming down the back straight, and because there's that little kink left right before you get to the braking zone for the chicanes, what kept happening is it just aquaplaned on me, and I kept nearly spearing it to the outside wall on the right. So I after the restart, I tried a few different lines. That's why I lost a bit of time under the restart, but managed to find a line that works and just kept chipping away and managed to get past Max and I nearly got past Cam or Cow at the line. It was very close, but it was quite fun.
Yeah, you guys,
that battle.
Yeah, you guys were sprinting it to the line, man. It was pretty cool to watch. I think we had it on the mainstream at the time. He was in a bit of fire tonight, Callum Hodgkinson too. He had some pace in the feature. He seems to drive better in the feature than in the first race. I think that would be down to lack of practice because he treats the first one as a practice session. But, mate, crack a bit of work out there again on the podium. Your LCR boys are having a great week this week with Stevie Daniels as well earlier in the week. But, mate, congratulations. Who gets the LCR team out on track, brother?
Cheers. Yeah, I'd like to thank Crummy and that for having me aboard. And then we've got Chops Remote Tech Support, JDFR Australia, Thorn Tech Electronics, BM Auto Care, Atomic Batteries, and Night Rider Designs.
Excellent work, mate. Well, congratulations. The title fight is still there for you, man. So good luck for the remainder of the season. 3 more rounds to go to clinch that title. So hopefully we'll be chatting to you again up here, brother.
Yeah, well, it should be pretty good because the last couple of rounds are concrete canyons. So lovely spots for me. I do like them tracks, so I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be cracking, mate. It's going to be cracking. Well done, buddy. Ladies and gents, Chris Tomlin from the LCR Esports Racing Team taking out the AMS tonight in the feature race and some critical points for the title challenge. Congratulations, Chris, and good luck for the rest of the season, brother.
Cheers, guys.
All right, who we got next, mate? We have got... Dun, dun, dun. Was it Noah or Mitch? Mitch Noble, let's bring him in. It's been ages. See, I told you I've turned back to Nemo again because my memory's gone. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mitch Noble was doing Mitch things in the first race, and he did the opposite to Mitch things in the second race and came out with a podium. How you going, Mr. Noble?
I didn't do Mitch things in the first race. Thank you.
Hey, it just sounds good, man. Relax.
That was my first pole position too. I was quite chuffed with myself.
But you didn't translate it into the race
because I got taken out. But I got back to back poles though.
You did.
I started from the front in both races.
Yeah, but you know what? You could have got that pole at Men's Gallery. That's a reverse top 10, mate. Pole is pole. How was it, mate? How did you like the wet out there? You were doing a bit of sliding out there, and the boys were doing battling out there. You and Ridley had a bit of fun in that feature race.
Yeah, it was good. Always enjoy racing with Ridley. He's really good to race alongside with. He keeps it fair. He keeps it clean. I had when I got out the lead, I was started to push a bit too hard to try and build a gap up, and made a few mistakes. Tapped the wall a couple times in the same spot, and I gave myself wheel damage. But I tried to keep it together, and then penultimate lap was behind Ridley, and I braked where he braked, but I tapped a puddle and just went straight. I was lucky enough to not go on the wall, but then I had just even more damage from that, so I tapped a wall a little bit, leaving that airpin, and came home in third because Noah did one hell of a switch around in that final corner. He was
putting the pressure on big time, man. He came out of nowhere.
He was also racing with no traction control on.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So it could be the key.
So I think that's the trick.
Yeah, he did a cracking job, man. His pace was pretty good out of there, and he caught up to you guys. Obviously, you guys were battling. He had a bit of clean air, so it did help him catch you guys. But once he did, he put the pressure on real quick, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Well, Mitchie, some cracking work out there, mate. Some critical points for a title challenge. We'll be interested to see how the points look after tonight. But who gets Mr. Mitch Noble out on track and supports your racing, brother?
Obviously, I've got to shout out you guys for putting on the show every week. Everyone at SRB, Nick, the team boss, all the Jacobs. I've lost count how many there are now. I think there's still 3, but I'm not too sure. My partner as well. She was watching tonight, so I hope I put on a good show in the wet. Because it's been non-stop rain for me. It was raining in Perth when I was there last week. It's been raining all week here in Canberra, and it's raining in the sim.
Well, there you go. Just does well in the wet.
Yeah. All of our sponsors, TSRC, Acelith, Miller Motorsport. There's a few others on there, but I can't find the list either. I'm trying to find it, but got no luck.
Cracking bit of work, mate. Congratulations, Mitch. Good drive tonight, mate. And I'm just dreading to see what happens when you start getting consistency out of your driving, mate. Because you're showing some pace here and there, but I think it's just consistency sometimes letting you down a little bit. But I can't wait till that happens.
Oh, you wish. I've got a full Windows install again. I had an issue last week on the Tuesday where I try and join, but then iRacing's anti-cheat software would fight with Moza Pithouse. So I tried to uninstall Easy Anti-Cheat and reinstall it, but it wouldn't let me do it. And then I tried to reopen iRacing to see if that would, kind of just reinstall it through coding, I guess, and it was just a black screen. And then everything else kind of just crumbled with it. So it's a fresh install. The only thing I've got on this computer at the moment is Discord and iRacing. So
that's the way to do it, man. You don't need anything else, mate. You don't need anything else at all.
But
that's all.
But I've lost all of my settings, all my active pedal settings, everything. So I'm trying to get it all back. But
you'll be right, man. You'll be right. You got to put Mrs. there. She'll let you practice and get it all back, mate. Well done, Mitchie. All right, well, it's good to hear that you're getting out there and having a bit of fun, mate, and also travelling the country as well while you're doing all that. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mitch Noble from the Sim Racing Brotherhood brings it home in third place for the feature race and some critical points for the season battle. Well done, Mitch, and speak to you soon, brother.
See ya.
All right, who we got next, mate? We have got Noah Kitchener. I'm not sure that this is his first time or last time, mate. Do you remember? If we had Kitchener before, I think we might have. We'll have to find out from the man himself.
He won in the first week.
There you go. I did too. There you do. Ladies and gentlemen, Noah Kitchener brings it on home tonight for some second place points and critical points for the total battle. Mate, I'm not sure what happened in those last 5 laps, but you were like a different driver out there and brought it home over Mitchie and surprised the pants of him, I think.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I don't know. I felt like I was kind of only getting into a groove towards the last 10 laps in the end. But yeah, no, I definitely felt at home in the last few laps.
So what did you think when you came out of the pits and there was rain?
To be completely honest with you, I was yahooing. I love the rain, so yeah, I've done a decent amount of time in the rain, so definitely pays off.
Well, Mitchie said that you were driving that without traction control.
Yes, yeah. No, I use one ABS and 0 traction control, so it's very touchy.
So how did you get around those corners at that pace, man? You must have been very, very gentle with the throttle control.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a Toyota. I thought it was a drift car, to be honest with you, mate. It was drifting quite a lot. The wheel was definitely not straight.
I love it. Well, you did extremely well, man, and you gave Mitch a bit of a fright out there, and took it off him in the last few laps too. The first heat didn't really go your way. I think at one point we thought you were driving a rocket ship because you came through. I think you missed your brake, Martin. They came flying through.
Yeah, that was a mistake on my end. Sorry to whoever that was. Yeah, not something I wanted to do. So.
These things happen, buddy. These things happen to the best of us and to the worst of us. It happens to me. It used to happen to me a lot. But mate, it's you recovered in the back end and did some critical points. We thought we'd lost you for a while. You came home in the first round with some critical points, and the sort of things just tapered off a little bit for you. And now back to the pointy end again, mate. Is it just practice? What's the hindrance, you reckon?
Yeah, I think it's just not enough practice. Been pretty busy recently in the last few months and weeks, so yeah, just not enough time to get on track.
Yeah, well, it looks like when you do get on track, you're absolutely slaying it at the moment. So, great job out there tonight. It was good action-packed stuff that you brought to the screen, and congratulations for the critical points, mate. Who gets Mr. Kitcher out on track, mate, and supports your racing?
I just want to say a big thanks to SRW. For putting on the broadcast and making everyone, enjoy a great show. Thanks to Max Donnelly as well, my teammate, for letting me pass. That was nice of him. Team Kiwi Racing, MBE Services, Transstar, Powerbuilt, and SMYD.
Well, I've just realised, me and Mr. Watson were talking about your car last week. You've got a bloody L plate in the back of your thing.
Sure do, mate.
Is that because you got L plates in real world?
No, I actually just got my full license the other week, so yeah, I might have to update it to the old P plate. That
to the old green P plate, you reckon, for the first time round?
Yeah.
Love your work, man. Love your work. Congratulations, dude. All right, good luck for the rest of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, Noah Kitcher has brought it home beautifully tonight and got some critical points. Congratulations, brother, and see you next week.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good one.
All right, Mr. Watson, if you want to throw any questions at Mr. Ridley, by all means, jump over the top of me and mug me, because it's all good. Otherwise, you know me, I will keep talking underwater. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kyle Ridley from the SLM Motorsports team brings it home as the solo SLM brother coming across the line and had his fair share of battles with Noble tonight, and brings it home dramatically in the end. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. A bit wet, but that's what the race is for, and we dry off now.
Well, I'll tell you what, you didn't have it all your own way in the first one, but the second one was a bit better.
Yeah, no, the first race was a incident in front of me. The guy didn't hold his brakes. I got involved. It is what it is. I was able to get back into P7, which was pretty handy. The car was pretty beat up getting through the pack, but about P7 for race 1, and then set me up pretty well for race 2. So a lot less spray for me.
A lot less. So Dougie took the first one, you took the second one, you're sharing it around. I don't know, I think me and Mr. Moster must have jinxed you guys, because at one point it was just you and him battling with each other, and now you're just taking turns. It's like he's at the mid-pack and you're at the top, or you're at the top and he's in the mid-pack.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like Jacques Villeneuve and Michael Schumacher in the 97 season. They never shared a podium throughout the entire year. So,
so you're switching it around a bit especially after last season. The battles of the setups.
they still continue.
They still continue. Oh, good. You're just not publicly announcing them.
Well, I used Doug's setup in the dry, but then I used my setup in the wet because it was a lot more understeering. So I figured that would be safer in the wet.
And Dougie went out on his own setup, and you got one on him. Lovely work, mate. Lovely work. So what do you think of the rain? Are you liking the rain in these cars, especially the new setup, with the more pace?
I always enjoy raining. So I always enjoy racing in the rain, being on the limit, every corner, every sector, just finding where the grip is and trying to extract it the maximum that you can with the conditions. I know a lot of drivers, like, I'm very adaptive when it comes to driving. I know a lot of drivers are very not so they find it hard to adapt to the rain.
Yep.
They struggle. So, it kind of shows who's the more adaptive guys. They'll always find their way at the front with the rain.
What are your thoughts about if we pumped up the temperature in the track as well, then when on a dry track?
Pumped up the temp. Wasn't it already 50 degrees? Any warmer and the tyres will melt.
Well, you're going to put. I reckon we should start pushing at 70s. Get the tyres to really, really squelch up around corners to give you guys a little bit extra thought on how to get around tracks and that. But yeah, I'll leave that up to the admin.
I've seen 58 degrees track temp, but I've never seen a 60 degrees. So there's your challenge for you.
There you go. Challenge thrown down to the admin boys for season 3. But mate, crack a bit of work out there. Some critical points tonight with Gowans going the other way as well. So you swapped the big points tonight. So it'll be interesting to see how the title fight goes to the end. A few more rounds to go, 3 rounds to go for the season. So it's going to be very interesting from our perspective out there. But who gets Mr. Ridley out on track and supports the team, mate?
Yeah, as always, I want to thank SLM Painting and Maintenance, and obviously Mr. Bossman, Mr. Matt Keane for his continued support, and obviously he pays my entry and all that fun stuff. So big shout out to him and SLM Maintenance and Painting. I want to thank you boys for the commentary and the broadcasting. Wouldn't be here without you boys, so thank you, and obviously all the drivers for making the race possible. Cheers.
Well, if it wasn't for the drivers and you guys out there, we would be here watching someone play chess or something like that. So you guys bring the show. We just bring the candy for the show. Mate, congratulations out there. Amazing work as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Carl Ridley from the SLM Motorsports team takes out the top step in the feature race and some critical season points. Congratulations, brother, and see you next week, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks. See you then.
All right, Mr. Watson. My brain has left the building like half an hour ago. That was interesting racing. That was great racing, wasn't it?
Oh, it was phenomenal. I anticipated this track would continue to put on the bangers, and it absolutely did. And then the surprise rainstorm. Oh my god, that
shocked both of us, didn't it?
The pure visceral reactions of confusement and enjoyment was you can't top that. That's just pure natural emotion, and it truly put on a show worthy of that rainstorm. That was incredible.
Yeah, mind the rain at all. I think it does bring out the different caliber of different drivers out there, and it definitely shows people who practice in the wet and people who hardly practice at all. But mate, that was I loved it. Loved it. Battles were good, and we're getting a mixed number of winners. Like mixed, it's not always the same person anymore. We're getting a good mixture of winners.
Yeah, that definitely makes our job a lot easier when we're able to call races with different winners, and not it's like, oh, so and so is gonna win again.
Yeah, it makes it easier. It makes it a lot harder, I should say. But also, it also goes to that question when I ask at the beginning of the race, who's your pick for the night? It's just impossible to pick, isn't it? Because there's just different people at different nights, different courses, different layouts. Now we're going to go to, concrete jungles for the next race, and a different style of racing again.
Yeah, and the street courses have put on some wild races already this season. And there's nothing like Chicago Street, so I imagine that's going to be another jaw dropper with that one too.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this track, this race tonight, going from a 20-20 to a 30-30? I think it brought the racing a bit better back.
Yeah, I definitely think there are some tracks where you absolutely need to have a super sprint, but that. Don't really have to worry about that much with these cars. These cars are a lot easier to put on a good show, even at a track where passing isn't all that prevalent. Like I believe Barber is on the circuit and on the schedule, and that one, as great of a track as it is to drive, it's very hard to pass. But with the size of these cars, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll see plenty of passing for that one. So, yeah, there's definitely not too many weeks where I'm like, oh, we definitely need a super sprint, otherwise this one's going to be rough.
Yeah. I think I've had my fair share of them, and I'm enjoying the different formats at the moment, which is really good. But it's also enjoying the track conditions too, which is bringing it all around. But that's pretty much it for us tonight. Fantastic work downstairs, Kobe and Mr. Watson. Thank you for joining me as usual. If you're out there and you want to support the people that support Sim Racing World and these drivers, please reach out and to our sponsors, Grim Industries, for all the help they do with us. If you're out there for something for your man cave, your office, or just a collection piece for your home, reach out to them. They're doing Ferraris, Aston Martin, Jag engines, some spectacular V8 stuff as well, and also the JDMs too. If you're out in the flight simulator world and you're after some scenery for your airports up north, shout out to Shunt Scenery. They've got a couple of options there for you to purchase. And then also Phoenix Driver Development. The lads down there do a spectacular job, one-on-one training or group training, and also setups for the Gen 3 and Gen 2 V8 supercars. And last but not least, for the legends that are Warren and Brown Tools, if you are into workshops, you need tools, or you need anything along those lines, please reach out to their website and have a look at it. If you do spend over $200, they have got themselves a giveaway at the moment. They're giving away a Camus Sim Racing gear, a full bundle, pedals, wheel and base. So you never know, you could win that as well. Thank you to all the supporters out there. Thank you to all the drivers for coming out in such massive numbers as usual all week, not just in this series, but in our other series. And thank you to all the viewers out there. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you don't miss us. We'll be back on Tuesday night for round 7 for our 800th broadcast with the V8 supercars. So that's going to be a spectacular night. Check out the socials and our Discord if you're in there. There may be an earlier start for that race due to iRacing maintenance, but stick out to the socials. We'll keep you filled in and let you know. But thank you much for your support. Thank you for joining us all week, and thank you for supporting the drivers as well. Good night all.